we should get the Starlit items. And look, I've been so good. I have actually been collecting so that we could get the items together, and look how much of the Starlight stuff, what is it, Starlit crystals I've gotten almost, well, close to 1,000 of them. So we can go on a bit of a shopping spree and just get as much of the stuff as we possibly can. So I'm thinking, what do we want first? Like, which way do I want it to appear in my... Let's do these first. Oh my god. Hold up. The little strap is like sideways. I love that. The strap's falling off. That's such a good detail. No, this is so good. Mushroom dots. The mushroom knew the rhythm of soil, trees, and flowing water. Only in the most fitting spot would they open their colorful parasols. Gathering together, they whispered and rustled, sharing the forest's latest gossip, while the spores from their caps drifted with the wind, seeking stories from afar. Oh, wow. I love that. Here, let's get this one as well. Okay. Verdant song. Below the valley stretched an endless sea of green, where pearl white flora sheep wandered gently along the blooming flowers. Children thumbed and tumbled and laughed across the grassy quilt, while the warm breeze whispered soft lullabies, standing guard over the cradle of spring. This is interesting. It's like very cottage core, isn't it? Oof, I like that so much. Okay, let's get the mushroom dress. The star of the piece. So this doesn't this look like, I know we're not like huge fan, well, at least me, I'm not a huge fan of like the kind of people call it the diaper look, the big kind of bunched up bottom of a dress, but it's meant to look like a little mushroom. And doesn't this look like a 4-star, like that you would get from like a banner or something? Like you would have to normally pull for an outfit like this. It feels like it, at least. It looks fancy enough. Mushroom Nebula. The adventurer, dazed, fell into a maze of wonder. Tiny mushrooms, hand in hand, lifted him up. Pink and white stars flickered and gathered, weaving them into the soft clouds. Oh, okay. Do we have enough? We might have enough for everything. Well, we'll have enough for like all of the items. Let's see. Let's do this one next. I don't think we'll have enough for the pose. We'll have to keep collecting for the pose. Oh, and it has a little key on it. How cute. Mushroom heart. The small mushroom held many secrets that wandered endlessly beside a wooden post for the perfect human, the one worthy of the key. Ooh, interesting lore. Let's get the little mushroom earrings. Oh my god. And so they're asymmetrical, which can be kind of cool. Rusula allure. Rusula allure? Is that a type of mushroom? In Russian it's called muhamor. This kind of mushroom, the poisonous red and white ones. The post, I don't know what they're called in English. The post rained earthiness drifted to the adventurer's nose, tempting her to notice the colorful mushrooms in the mud. Don't eat them, no matter how hungry you are, but remember their shapes. They make lovely earrings. Right, they're poisonous. And then, should we get... We'll get the necklace next. Let's take a look. So this kind of like reminds me of like, shout out to my crystal girlies. A little bit of that kind of a vibe. The fairy tale spun a story about the forest that feared a terrible monster, but a tiny mushroom stepped up to protect everyone, determined to be the first mushroom hero. Oh, little mushroom hero. In the end, the monster was knocked out by the tiny mushroom, and everyone lived happily ever after. That's awesome. Is this also going to be a story about the little tiny mushroom? The hero mushroom? Oh, I like these. Okay, so they remind me a tiny bit of the bells from the shepherdess outfit that we don't talk about because they scammed everybody out of the staff. And there was only one earring. It was asymmetrical in like the most bothersome way. So it reminds me a tiny bit of that, but maybe this is like the good version of that. After the rainy season, the grasslands swarmed and woods became a fungi-filled party. One breeze and glowing spores carried a joyful message through the air. Watch out, you might just get swept up in their celebration. All right, and we're just 30 short. We're 30 shy of having this pose. So I think tomorrow, or especially by the next day, we'll be able to get this pose. But this one we have to do with a friend anyway. So, and then we've got new permanent items. So I'm really glad they gave us this little thuddy squash. You know, they couldn't waste it from last season, so they gave us the thuddy squash. So maybe at some point that's kind of cool. We can put it anywhere, and then we can fly anywhere around the world. So we could put it in like the Wishing Woods or like the Fireworks Island, maybe. Like, can we put it in the Sea of Stars and fly around in it? That's kind of interesting to see the limitations of it. Like, where are we allowed to use it? Shared finale. That one's cute. That's a very cute one. What is this one? Oh, I love that one. Oh my god, we might have to get that one. That one's so cute. Because I've been kind of cooling it on these. Because eventually we'll be able to get these. And I've wanted to have enough to kind of do a grand like buy through. So I haven't been buying anything from here for a long time. Although, you know what, we've gotten a good number of things from here, but I haven't bought like anything last season. I didn't spend my money in here. I only waited for the next season's stuff. But let's go take a look at our new toys. Ooh, compendium. Finally, are we a dazzling connoisseur finally? Yes. Oh my god, I'm so excited. We're finally a dazzling connoisseur. Let's go. Oof. All of these brought us up. See, spending 60 of my beautiful crystals didn't do it, but buying some mushroom apparel got me there. Let's go. We are now a dazzling connoisseur, and we get 100 diamonds, and we get this new title. Ooh, and the new card. Okay. Let's take a look. Let's, although I don't know if I want to switch my beautiful, my beautiful Momo card. Well, let's switch our title for sure. So instead of magnificent connoisseur, we are now a dazzling connoisseur. We will equip that. And then, let's see, let's see our frame. Oh, not frame, card. So the new card, where is it? Is it this one? That's what it would look like. Well, here, let's change it for now. We can always change it back later. Yeah, that kind of matches with our whole theme of our little fairy princess from last season. All right, let's go play with our new toys. Okay, let's sweep. Let's take a look at this little mushroom. Let's put some short hair on her so we can see the outfit. I usually go with this. Yeah, this looks like, I don't know if I'm like the hugest fan of it in the entire universe, but oh my god, it's like psychedelic. Um, it feels like a 4-star that you would get from a banner just because of all of the little tiny like details and stuff. Usually the dresses aren't that detailed. I feel like this was like a scrapped 4-star they were working on. Like they were working on it and then they decided they didn't want to do a full outfit banner with it. So they just put it on, they threw it in the Starlit Shop. Which is cool. That's just what it feels like to me. I don't know if that's how these kinds of things work. Oh, you know what? I thought that these were pearls, but they're not. They're pom-poms. I don't know why I have this sudden dislike for pom-poms. I don't know. The past couple outfits that have had pom-poms, I didn't quite vibe with them, including the moth. But look at this like psychedelic stuff up here. It's like truly mushroom-esque, is it not? And it's got this like drapey stuff. It's very mixed media. Because we've got the sequins, we've got the lace, the satin, the pom-poms. Oh, here are the pearls. It's interesting because they look kind of like plastic pearls. And then more pom-poms up here. And then what are these straps? What kind of material are we thinking? And then back here with more satin and the bunched up kind of ruffles. All right. Interesting. Oh yeah, hold on. We didn't even look at our new little shoesies. Ugh, I like these. I don't think that they're my like the color of green that I really love. Because they're more like olive green and I don't know what that is, puce. But they're kind of cool. They're punky. Well, here we can throw those on for a little while. Or hang on, those work, right? Oh, here are. I feel like I never really truly examined these, like truly, because I was mad. I was like playing it off that I was okay with it, but I was upset. Well, because we've got so many shoes that look exactly like this, you know? Like, hold on. Like spot the difference. Besides the color, you know? Hold on. Spot the difference. Especially like right here. Like, just look right here for a second. And then you see it has the same kind of like stuff going on. Anyway. Okay. So that's this dress here. There's a lot going on in this dress. Okay, so I think the other two are bottoms. Okay, so that's like very cottagecore. Ooh. Okay, so it's like river pearls almost, because they're not round pearls. They're kind of more oval pearls, which are more like river pearls. And we've got a very cottagecore. And on the bottom, the mushroom embroidery and the lace. This is very cute. And then I think I'm going to be very excited about this. Okay. I love that one of the straps is down. It's such a cute little touch. Because she is like out, you know, doing all sorts of stuff and, you know, she's been like jumping around and her little strap fell off. The little bow is very cute. And then on the bottom we've got the little tiny puffy clouds with the muhamor. I'm not sure what it's called, the red and white mushrooms. They're little poisonous mushrooms. So speaking of the poisonous mushrooms, let's look at our little jewelry. So we've got earrings. Here are the earrings. So they're asymmetrical. Oh, I like that there's a double earring here. There's like two. There's the, it's like the little red and white, and then there's a little white spot with the pearl, signifying the pearl, and then we've got the little upside down mushroom. And then the other earrings. Yeah, so let me show you what I'm thinking of. So these remind me of these. Okay, let's look at it again. Okay, so just like the small crystal part reminds me of that. But see how it's asymmetrical? I wish it had two earrings. It drives me crazy for some reason. Like sometimes it works, but it doesn't work in that sense. These are all right. These are all right as well. Okay, so for the crystal girlies, we've got these with the little crystal mushroom. Oh, okay, this one's really cute. I mean, they're both cute. I can't tell if yeah, this one's cute. Let's see. And just like throw a shirt on that. Aww. I love it. So how's the clipping with it? Oh, look. It just throws it over it. Interesting. So the really big ones, it just puts it over it. But yeah, this is the one that they used in the trailer.